Hey!
Oh, look at those pink headphones.
I know. I didn't
Yeah,
have any other headphones that actually plugged into a PC other than my daughter's dollar store
yeah,
pink.
sure. Your daughter's headphones were just conveniently there. This is
Hey,
good.
this kind of style's coming back. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there's going to be
The,
lots of people rushing to the store to pick up a pair of those to put in the stocking for their kids when this is all said and done. Buddy, how
this
are you
is.
tonight?
Oh, I'm good, man. I'm good.
Good.
Excited. Had a great day. Getting ready for Christmas.
Here we
Getting
are.
things put together.
Here
Yeah.
we are. Buddy, this is crazy. We haven't done a live thing like this. I mean, Rita's done a couple live things like this for the church. Her and Dr. Sean Reynolds have done a couple of live stream, just talks on like some mental health, some tips and tricks and ways to kind of navigate some of these tough times. But we haven't done like we used to do this thing called socially distanced with Jer and Brode, and like Jer is tuned in because I think he's a little sad that he's not a part of this. Those who don't know, I mean, I guess this is what we've always done in this show is we always let the cats out of the bag in this show. And I'm sure people know, but Jeremy, he's not here because he's already basically mailing it in. The guy is he's starting his sabbatical in a couple of weeks. So a couple of weeks he's going to be vacation time, and then he's on sabbatical, and he's going to be gone until Easter. And so,
What?
the socially distanced with Jaron Brode was going to become socially distanced with Brode. Probably not as engaging. We'd be looking for, some new hosts, and but that's not what this is. That's not what we're here to do. We're not doing a socially distance. This is gonna be quick, right? We got like 10, maybe 15 minutes tops, and we want to let our church know about an exciting initiative that we're going to be doing over the next 2 weeks. That's probably gonna, like, if I had hair to lose, I would probably lose hair in the
I'll
next two
probably
weeks
be
because
bald by the next in the next two
it's a good
weeks.
look, man.
I'll
Just
join you
go
with the
with it.
bald
You'll be
club.
fine. It'll be good. So here's the deal. We are, in a sense, just being in the theme of Christmas and the social distance-esque sort of thing. I thought it'd be appropriate at least to have a couple of memes ready for this announcement as well. But here's what we know has been kind of happening in our world. No surprise to anybody, right? So fans of Nickelback, they live in Hanna, Alberta, sort of close to Tabor where I grew up. If you know the song, Photograph, then you'll really get this one. But this is our current reality in Alberta.
Look at this COVID crap.
Yeah, Greg
Oh,
Ramson's favorite band. Did you know that? He is like
yeah,
a huge Nickelback fan.
huge. It'd
He
actually be
loves he
like
loves
a
back.
great Christmas gift if anyone comes across a Nickelback CD to send
Totally,
it to Greg Ramsden. Bring it by the church. We'll put it
totally.
on his desk. He
Totally. I think
loves it.
Nickelback sticker for the back of his truck too,
Yeah,
also super appropriate. That big
100%.
pickup truck just needs to have some of that.
Or a
That'd be good.
Chad Kroger cutout,
Totally.
even better.
Totally. So being that that's kind of the Alberta reality, we know that this is what Christmas is going to look like this year for most of us. Right? I mean, we're in lockdown, baby. I mean, they don't want to call it lockdown, but let's call it what it is. We're in lockdown. I go to jail if I have someone over to my house. And so we literally have to do socially distance like this. And so, I really can't stay. Baby, it's COVID outside. And
Oh,
one
it's a
last one
goner.
just for fun. You said you love spending time with your kids. The COVID-19 quarantine determined that was a lie. So Luke, here's the deal. Greg Hohalter, he had a pretty tender moment this last week talking with our staff, where he kind of just said, you know what, I feel like I canceled Christmas. Like, we have moved to full back digital. We're following the government guideline, the timeline that they give. which kind of takes us back up to when kids are back in school, and we're hoping that we've come out of this season a little bit lighter, a little bit easier, a little bit more ready to be kind of physical again. But we just said, you know what, if the goal is to try and flatten this curve, we could play a part in that, we could help in that. And so we've gone full on digital, and that's going to carry us through right till January 11th, which includes Christmas Eve. So this is going to be like one of our most bizarre Christmas Eves. This is like Easter, right? I don't know about you, but this last Easter was the first time I've been home with my family during Easter since I started in ministry like 17 years ago. So, Christmas Eve, kind of the same sort of feel. But Greg loves movies. He loves movie quotes. And so one of the things that he said to us early on in the COVID era was he got his Apollo 13. Is it Apollo 13? No, Armageddon. No. Apollo 13. It was Apollo 13. He got his Apollo 13 on, and it's the moment in the movie. You remember the movie, Luke? Have you seen Apollo 13?
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Like
So
Tom
Ed
Hanks,
Harris, right? He's there. He's watching. The ship is blown apart. It's up in space. It's not able to do what it needs to do. And Ed Harris has this line. He says, I don't care what it can't do. I don't care what the ship can't do right now. Tell me what it can do. And so that was kind of the charge early in the COVID era. And it was another charge again for this Christmas season was, okay, we know we can't, have 4,000 people in our building Christmas Eve this year, but what can we do? And so there was a whole crew of us. How many was there, Luke? 16, 17, 18, 23? I can't remember.
20,
we had a
20
big
so.
Zoom call. And we just we started brainstorming what could we do to make this Christmas experience significant, to make it fun, to engage our people in a way that might be unique. And I think we came up with a pretty cool idea. Fair to say?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So Luke, what are we calling this thing?
So we threw out a bunch of ideas and ended up landing with Christmas Unboxed. And it's kind of just an amalgamation of a bunch of ideas that kind of turned into this, okay, how do we take the experience that we are kind of known to having, with photos, with lights, with all this fun stuff. Yes, a donkey riding in. Hey, no, not any of those things. But how can we take kind of the experience we used to have on Christmas Eve and actually bring it into everyone's home? How can we kind of share that experience, deliver that experience to people? And so Christmas Unboxed was formed. And so as a staff, we had kind of these 20 of us in a Zoom call, and ideas are just rattling out. And I think we came up with some really, really exciting things.
But they're secret. We're not going to tell people exactly what it is, but we're going to tell people what the program is going to be. So Christmas Unboxed, it went live like this afternoon, right? Like this thing is up and it's ready for registration. And so here's what we're doing, church. This is kind of the dream for those who'd call us back home and also guests who'd love to check out our church. We are asking you to register on our website, spac.ca/ what is the / Luke?
Christmas Unboxed.
Perfect. Or if you just go to spac.ca, you'll see the banner there. You click on that, spac.ca/ Christmas Unboxed. And once you click that, you're gonna register. You're gonna tell us a little bit about yourself. And what it's gonna do is give us the ability to get you a box. Now, the idea with the box is twofold. One, we wanna give you something that's just kind of like a Merry Christmas. Here's a gift that we can just bless you with. For those who have, they're going to be tailored. The boxes are going to be uniquely tailored. So we want to kind of create some experiences that you can share with your family if you have kids over the Christmas break. Some ways to break the boredom if you're a teenager. Just some things that we're kind of thinking up. But the other piece is what we're wanting to do is knowing that our people are going to be watching our services in a digital format. Is we wanted to create an analog presence as well. So the whole idea of the box is you're going to get it, but you're not going to open it until 1 hour before the Christmas Eve service. And then we've got a bit of a kit that's just going to help you get ready for the service and then participate in the service and then continue your Christmas experience beyond the service as well. So we're really excited about it. And so all you have to do is go to the website. Here's the deal. we've got two ways to do this, right? We know that some people, they want to be together, but we can't do that in a way that would have everybody together at once. And so we've created like a crazy, time slot drive-through experience, because one of the things that we really love about our Christmas Eve services, and our people always comment on, is the photo booth, right? The family photo booth where you get to come and get all dressed up, and a photographer takes your picture, and you get it printed, and you get this little, card, Merry Christmas card of you and your family. And so we want to create an experience like that. And so if you want to pick up your Christmas box, the little added bonus is we're going to have family photo portraits being done outside of the church. So the idea would be, it'd be a 5-minute time slot that you would sign up for. You'd pull up, you'd wait your turn, you'd get up to the front of the line, you'd hop out of your car, you'd get up on the stage, we'd snap your photo, you'd get back in, we'd hand you your box, and see you later. Merry Christmas. Bless you. Now, for some, we just know that coming to the church is still not, like, we're not ready for that yet, right? And some people just have a hard time being able to get out of the house in this time of the year. And so the other half of these boxes, we're anticipating we're going to actually hand deliver these things to people's doors to make sure that everybody gets one of these. So we've got these two ways to be able to do this. And so we need people to sign up. Tell us a little bit more, Luke. Like, what's the process? How do we make this happen?
Totally. So are we talking about getting a box or for helping prepare the boxes, or both?
Well, we got to do both. We're looking for volunteers for sure, right? Like,
totally.
You and I can't do this. We're estimating right now 500. That's what we've kind of
that's kind of the ballpark.
And so to build 500 boxes, which if every box, the average household is 2.5 to 3 people, that's about 1,500 people that we can impact with these boxes this year, which we're really excited about. But there's no way you and I can do this ourselves. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the ask for volunteers.
Yeah, Brody kind of talked about the pickup thing and the delivery aspect. We're going to have different delivery windows where we're hoping to find a team of people that'll actually deliver the box to people's homes. Have a little bit of a brief interaction, pray for them, bless them, maybe shovel their sidewalk if it needs to be shoveled. So there's a real neat opportunity for us, even though we can't gather together, to still engage as a community of believers. We need a team to help make this happen. And we've kind of broken that team into 3 different segments. We have our packing team. And that's going to be starting on December 16th to the 19th. A team of people to help assemble these 500 boxes, to put all the items in, to sign a card, to pray for them, to get them ready. A pickup team, which is going to be running kind of that drive-through experience, the photo booth, getting the box into the hands of the families, and a little bit that quick socially distanced interaction in the car. And then also our delivery team. So people that can use their own vehicle, take a whole bunch of boxes, drive around Sherwood Park into Edmonton, and deliver these boxes to their homes. So it's going to be really cool, really unique. And I think we're going to be able to now look back at Christmas 2020 and it not be like, I wish we could have been there, but like, do you remember when we did this, when our community rallied together to do this? So if that sounds interesting to you, you can actually head onto our website right now and sign up to serve. So you go to spac.ca/serve, and you'll see Christmas Unboxed and a more information tab, and there's some more details there. And that email will go directly to me, and then we'll get in touch with, okay, what do you want to do? What times can it work? And we'll get that all figured out. But this is going to be so fun, so unique.
This is going to be a riot. It's going to be almost as fun as those pink headphones. As I was watching you talk, you remember when Jeremy, he had his Uncle Charlie on for one of the services that we did, This Is My Story, This Is My Song. Yeah. And he had a pretty epic headset with like the mic, like he was a video gamer from the 2000s. I think your headset beats his. I think the legend of that is going to carry on for a while. Melissa says she's already registered. This is awesome. We need you to register. We want you to tell your neighbors about this. This is a great opportunity for you to treat this as an outreach as well. We can't just go handing these things out door to door, but what we can do is engage with your community through you. And so it'd be great, if you've got relationship like that with your neighbors, which you should. Invite them, say, hey, our church is doing this. go to the website, sign up, and they would love to bring you a box to help you engage in this Christmas season with us.
One thing too that I want to mention is you don't have to have a box to engage with our church service.
It's good. Yeah.
And so you can still invite friends and invite your family to watch and participate online. The
Even
box
if they
is
don't
something
have a
that
box.
supplements and adds to. It's not a requirement.
Totally.
So
In fact, if you
don't
watch
get
the
it,
service without a box, you'd never even know that there was box component to this. This
Yeah.
is kind of just a cool little extra. So it's not like at any point in the service does Greg Ramsden say, "And now would you please open your box?" Like, this is just, it's going to be its own kind of standalone thing that helps kind of in some cool, subtle, secret, fun ways help you create a neat experience. But box or no box, we want you to tune in and watch our 3 services with us. We're going to be there. Our pastoral team will be present live, chatting with and engaging with you in our various formats of doing service online. It's going to be so different, more different than ever before. But we would love to have to sell out these boxes. And by sell out, I mean give out, like give them all out. And with no boxes left is the goal. And so would you please, church, would you register? Would you sign up for this? Would you consider volunteering? We don't have anything really happening next week because all the supplies and goodies and things and fun stuff is going to be delivered and showing up at the church over the next week. But then we're going into crazy pack mode. Luke, just give us a bit of a sense, because I think some people are going to be wondering 2 questions. One, if I'm going to come to the church and help with something like this, how is that going to be COVID safe? And the side question with that, even if I'm not coming to serve and help, if I'm getting a box from the church, how am I making sure that that box is COVID safe?
Absolutely. So we're going to be working really hard to keep everything just adhering to the AHS guidelines. So what we're going to be doing for packing boxes is we're going to just be asking, maybe a pair of people from a household or a single person from a household, and that's who's going to pack the box for a given amount of time. They'll have their own packing area, and they'll go and gather the supplies. We're thinking maybe using the gymnasium. So it's all super spaced out, super safe, masked up, wearing gloves. Just to make sure that
tested before we come in, to make sure
temperature test,
unwell.
registration, contact tracing, all of that stuff is kind of going to go into this, just so that we keep each other safe, we keep our community safe, and then the mask and gloves and the time between when we pack and when we deliver.
is they'll sit for a while before we get delivered or
ensure those boxes are safe for our community. Yeah,
it's awesome. You make me feel safe about it. If I can get skip the dishes and I eat it without thinking, I should be able to get Christmas unboxed from my church.
And maybe
awesome.
I could even pick one volunteer from our list to gift these headphones to.
After they've been properly sanitized.
The registrations are flooding in right now.
Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, church, if you have any questions or you're curious about things, you can feel free, drop it in the box, in the window, in the chat here. But we're going to be popping off here. We're already longer than we said we were going to be. But we wanted to get this on your radar. If you're part of our email list, our e-touch list that goes out every single Friday, you would have seen this as well with a link to go register. You won't hear about this in the service this weekend, but the next 2 weeks, you will be hearing about this. And so get online, get yourself registered. We want as many people as possible to be able to kind of experience this very unique season with us, and to do it in such a way that we break that screen wall, right? Where we're all kind of doing something physically as a part of what's happening digitally to kind of unite us as a church in this very, very unique Christmas season. Melissa's asking, will this video be available to share to friends? Yeah, it'll sit on the Facebook page. It's not going to go nowhere. And I think it stays forever. Is that fair, Luke?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't put any special videos or songs, so that it doesn't get pulled by the International Olympic Committee like Jairus and I the one time did. Okay, man. This is good. We're 20 minutes. I'm pumped for this. Luke, this is your team. Your team is going to be hitting this super hard. I'm excited for you guys to have a big win in this. I'm excited to just cheer you on. And so I didn't think how I would end this.
Yeah. So everyone, go now to spac.ca/Christmas unbox to register for your box, and then go right over to spac.ca/serve and hop onto a team. Can't wait to have you.
There it is.
Oh, boom.
Spac.ca/Christmas unbox. Merry Christmas, everybody. We will see you in a digital format or from a distanced experience in the days to come. Thanks so much for joining us. Tell your friends, register, get signed up. Take care. Bye, church.
Merry Christmas.